first off, we'll start off with what brought you to Rogue in the first place?
So Johnny came to my house and he was gonna remove a wall, and my wife happened to say, we were thinking about doing an exercise class together, and he's like, yeah, I have a gym that does like this stuff, and she was like, well, we've always thought about doing kickboxing. He's like, yeah, we kind of do kickboxing there. And then I came in here with my wife and we both took the free class, and the first class I was like, man, this is something I've needed for a long time, and I didn't actually know I needed it.
Yeah.
Like, I think it was in part my job requires me to be in charge of a lot of stuff, so I liked the feeling of not being in charge, and I liked the feeling of not knowing something and learning something new. You know, as you get like older in your life, you really feel like sometimes like it's harder and harder to learn new skills, or even to step outside of that comfort zone that like would make you want to learn something new. So it's been just a really positive experience for me to be out here and learn something new, and just to get ridden by the coaches about how like, no, get up on your toes. Like, I love that, like, because it's just like it keeps you young, because it keeps you young and like using your brain and using that muscle that you don't get to use a lot. And then recently I got to have my first competition, and that was a great learning experience too. You learn a whole lot when you actually get punched in the face really hard, and so you learn a whole lot about like, oh, I need to bring my guard in, I need to do this differently. And it's just a great experience. Like, I left that experience being like, man, I can't wait to do that again. So my goal is, in February I turned 50, and I would like an out of gym, like real fight. That's my goal. Is like, I keep telling all my friends and family is like 50 I'm doing it. So that kind of brings me to the weight loss challenge, or fitness challenge that we had here. I came in third place. That was due to just a lot of trying to cut sugar. I love ice cream at night, and so like I've been really good getting rid of the ice cream and getting rid of that stuff, like the extra sugar and stuff like that. But I just really tried to stick to the diet, really tried to stick to getting a lot of calories in. And again, that first match that I had here really taught me something, because I'm at the 170 point, and I'm 170 wears his shirt at the beach. And so the person that I had a match with definitely takes his shirt off at the beach. So I realized I gotta continue the work and continue it to get to the right weight place where I'm gonna feel even more comfortable. And that's not something I necessarily would have found in real life. You know, I saw a picture of myself a couple months ago, and I just had this tire around me. And I was just like, who is that? Like, and it really, so this was a great motivation. It's a great motivation to come into the gym every day. Like, some days you feel like crap and you don't want to come in, but I show up, and those are sometimes the days where I have the biggest breakthroughs and the best work.
Absolutely, what keeps you like coming back?
I think it's the growth, and it's just the like getting another thing that like I'm like, oh, wait a second, that's what I did wrong. Oh, wait a second, I can get better at that. And it's just so many cool people like here that like you just wouldn't interact with in normal life. Like, it's just such a mixed salad of different people that you would never get to interact with. I mean, the guy that I fought is a neurosurgeon. Like, I mean, that's pretty cool, but like, we're all here and for the same thing of just kind of trying to make ourselves better in this very unique, weird way.
Yeah, hell yeah. I love that. What would you say to like anybody who's like thinking about coming in here, maybe a little hesitant? Like, what would you say to them?
Give it a try. You know, the intro level classes, the starting level classes, they go really at a very deliberate pace. So with that deliberate pace, you're able to get really comfortable with what you're doing. It's very much built on steps, and it's built on process. So the more you get into the process, the more you get into the steps, you start to see how they build together. And as they build together, you start to see a complete puzzle. And so just take a chance, because like, you know, right now it's just about 5:30. What are you doing? You're probably driving home from work right now. Like, and you're gonna do what? You know, you might go to the gym down the street, the YMCA, and you might, you know, go ride the bike for 30 minutes or something. I guarantee you come here, you're gonna be dripping with sweat. You're gonna feel like you improved like something in your brain as much as you improved something in your body.